Hey, Scorpios. Hey, long time no see. Welcome. Oh, it's been a minute, right? My name is Patty. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot astrology numerology for the 17th through the 23rd of January, next week, actually. And this 17th is full moon, guys. So if you want to find out more about the full moon astrology mostly, and I will do a reading after that, but that will be tomorrow at some point in time. I don't know what time yet. So subscribe, hit the channel, hit the um, all button. I can't even talk anymore. I've done too many readings today. And we'll come on and we'll go from there. All right. And we also have Mercury Retrograde. I'm having a hot flash. So if you see me turning bright red, I'm having a hot flash. So Mercury retrograde started the 14th. So we have all kinds of energies from the astronomy, astrology kind of thing going on. Definitely some really intense energies if you're feeling weepy, if you're feeling like it's really intense communications or fighting, arguing, that kind of a thing. You're sort of reminiscing of the past relationships. That's Saturn and Uranus conjunct happening. So, yeah, check into the reading. So, subscribe and hit that bell. Otherwise, like and share if you like, if you like this so far. Um, if your first time here, it is very different kind of tarot. I am going to be doing a video on that too. You'll see tomorrow. So, if you can subscribe, and you'll know when that's good. But this is definitely tarot. So, I am a very much of a spiritual being, an intuitive being, and my readings, especially my first card, is about spiritual. This is Divine's card. This is what he wants you to know, not me. I give him the glory for all of this. And this is him trying to send it to you, whatever you're going through, whatever question you're asking. All right. And I'll talk to you about your current energy, future energy, and those have to do with astrology. Usually I focus in on the current energy because you know what, future energy, that's up to you. Whatever you decide, it will go one way or the other. And it's all based on how you decide. Freedom of will, of choice. So this reading could go the way it's supposed to, or you can fight it and go another way. And you'll find out that something it's a pattern or a cycle that needs to be broken. All right, so let's get started. So we have the first card out, which is Divine's card. It is exposed and revealed. This is a really important card, especially during the Mercury retrograde, this full moon, because we have a lot of reflecting going. We have a lot of acknowledging who we are, where we are, what we're doing. Are we on the right track? Are we on the right path? Are we, spiritual beings? Are we earthly beings? This is sort of like, again, laying back or peeling back the layers, acknowledging who you are, what you're doing, where you want to go, and what you want your future to hold. So, Divine's saying, you know what? Start thinking about yourself. Expose the true you and what you need to, reveal who you are, and see what has the outcome. So, this was in the Pisces, what I just did. Same thing. You have to be your authentic you. You cannot be who you are not and expect positive, good results because it ends up being, if it's not true, it's not so. So if you're in a wrong relationship based from an earthbound manipulation kind of a thing, then it's not going to last. It's not. It has to be more of a spiritual decision from your authentic you. Oh boy. I think my battery's going to die. Hang on. I did not realize I was that close to being PJs, but that's okay. We all live that. And I'm in my shop. So, yeah, I do live. So, but the thing is, we want to walk in our authentic. Pisces also, I think it was a Pisces with this one. No, this was Cancer. Cancer had the High Lord of Gratitude and Service as a current energy. So, acknowledging who you are, what you're doing, and where you want to go with it. Because the High Lord of Gratitude and Service is about selflessness, humility, and the conscious action. So, our conscious action happens from our subconscious and in the way that we think. So a lot of people don't like to pay it forward, maybe give somebody a coffee, buy somebody a coffee, do something nice, do a service type thing. But that's our purpose here, is to be a service oriented being. So this is about the number two of bringing things together, bringing a partnership together, acknowledging, oh, thank you, that was beautiful. So be the person that you're supposed to be, and there is something new and someone that is going to be coming to make that partnership a whole. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be, oh my gosh, here we go. Definitely a partnership that is in the divine intervention that is supposed to be happening. It's in the birthing process. If you look, she's in the fetal position inside. So this is something that is coming. It's not happened yet. It might be in the first stages of it. It's supposed to be something brand new because this is divine interaction. Okay, so I don't know who this is for. This could be something in this month, it could be in the next month. However, something is stirring somewhere, whether God's working on it or it's actually now in the physical realm and being down in the first dimension. That, yes, you guys have met, because your future card is the sacred union partnership. Okay, sacred union being the number 9, it's almost there. So this is a beginning, a partnership, something's growing. But the more that you're vulnerable and transparent with this person, the more that that relationship can grow. So apparently, you guys, Scorpios, are looking towards some type of relationship, but also this romance relationship could also be, yes, a man and a woman. But the thing is, too, you can have a very intimate relationship with friends. And I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about being close and bonded like sisters and brothers and things of that nature. So if you're not in a relationship, definitely don't look down on it, because you really want to build something to a closer, deeper bond. And it's starting. You just have to acknowledge it. And this, thank you. So he's saying too that this needs to be selfless and of humility. So what does that mean? Here's another number 2. Current energies. We're focusing on the current energies. Do not get all wrapped up in this future energy, because it can change just like that, depending on your thought process, depending on your energies, what you're putting out, law of attraction, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So definitely kind of a thing. But this is a number 2. It is about bringing balance, a partnership, and some possible um, boundaries and grounding. Okay. So somebody is definitely thinking of the future. However, live in the now. We're not promised the future. So the more you live in the future, the less likely. I have, this is a new person. It's not somebody that you know. This is not probably somebody from the past. This is somebody that you're willing to share things with. It's also a very equal give and take with this person. Very selfless, and a very humble person. Not somebody very egotistical, not somebody with a lot of pride. Definitely. Okay. So it is moving forward, whether you like it or not. It is moving forward. And I think the reason why I said whether you like it or not is because somebody is in fear that things might happen. Somebody might be actually looking at their past relationship like, well, it's just going to end the same way, because you're already judging somebody without even knowing them. Okay. So really be asking the questions and be truthful to your answers. Be truthful to what you want, what you desire, where you want to go, what you're looking for, what you're intended. If, whether you're dating in a relationship, what's your intention in this whole relationship? Be selfless. Get that other person's perspective, because you already know yours. So get that person's perspective, learn about them, reveal, let them reveal and expose who they really, really are. Because you got this at the center of your reading. You've got judgment. You've already judged them before you even know them. It's like, well, I already know what's going to happen. No, you don't. Because you're not in their shoes. You're not in their brain. You're not in their spirit. You don't know them. You're just basing something from the past that ended quickly. So somebody is really, really walking in fear. They don't want to. You're holding on to that. You're comparing, you're holding on to that past pain, that past hurt. You got to let go of that. I don't know what that is, but something ended quickly, very quickly. And so now you're judging whatever is happening in this relationship, which is a divine relationship and a very positive, grounded relationship and a partnership to come together, because there's selflessness and humility in the center of it. But here's your challenge card. The decision is up to you. Okay. And you can't see, again, you cannot see. You see that she's blindfolded. She doesn't know. She has no idea. She probably has the same sword in each hand, but one could be, a sword that cuts and is destructive, and another sword that is positive and constructive and of high vibration. And she has to pick which one it is, but she can't see it. So she has to guess. She doesn't have to guess. She has to wait for the answer from the divine. The divine will expose and reveal whatever this partnership is. Okay. If it's of love, if it's of work, if it's of whatever the partnership is. Okay. Yes, a lot of people are like, but Patty, you said that it was a sacred union. A sacred union is coming together of two spirits, two minds of from divine that becomes a union to become one. It doesn't mean that they he's saying tread on light waters. He it, it's a partnership that comes together as one in spirit and divine, and guided by divine, and brought together and melded by divine, not the earth. And that's what that means. I'm not going to go any further in that. All right. So you got to let go. Something happened to somebody. Now you're judging it. It's trying to move forward. This new person's trying to move forward. They're thinking of the future. But somebody is just thinking of the past and a relationship that they got hurt with, and now they don't want to let. It's like, how am I supposed to forget? How am I supposed to let it go? Because you're comparing somebody who is not that person. Oh, all men are dogs. All girls are dogs. Blah 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 blah. You're basing one experience or two experiences on a whole lot of the world. Please don't do that. I used to. I did. I used to be that way, and it sucked because you know what? I probably missed out on a few good opportunities. But I also know that divine has a timing course that's not mine. So maybe I wasn't ready, maybe they weren't ready, and maybe we'll meld back together again. Anyway, we've got the moon, something that is not seen. There's some anxiety, there's some, you know, scared, they're frustrated, things that you can't see, trying to look up to the light, trying to figure it out. You got to look to the divine, guys. Look to the divine. Three of Pentacles, definitely a learning process, something to be told, something to learn. And the learning, thank you, is not to judge somebody because you don't. It's like when you look at the news, like especially Facebook and stuff like that, you see something, you see a picture, and you see the headline, and you think it all, oh, wow, that must be real. No, really dig deep into where did the picture come from? Where did the saying come from? Where did the resource come from? Where did the source come from? Is it real? Is it what it seems? Got to learn and educate yourself a little bit more. That's by talking. And it's also by getting your ducks in the row, by doing your due diligence of asking the questions, making sure and finding out the selfless way. Stop talking about yourself so much. Find out from them so that they can expose and know. And then you have that little nudge in you saying, yeah, go ahead, or your spirit saying, or your intuition saying, yeah, they're not quite what they seem, or they're not being very honest. This is a time of self reflection and self definitely moving forward, but somebody's really working out of hurt and pain. This is, I think, for all of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, time of trying to let go. And again, the decision, there's no right or wrong decision, okay? But there it has to have a decision. So it's like somebody saying, would you marry me? And you're like, can I get back to you on that? And then you don't. There has to be a decision because there's accountability. Okay. Whether you make a decision or not, there's accountability and response. So make sure. All right. All right, Divine. Is there anything else that you need? Scorpios, please. Some beautiful, 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 beautiful energies. You can have what you wish. This is a number nine again. Number nine of cups is definitely having about what you wish. This is going to be a decision that you have to make, and it needs to be a spiritual decision or it's an earthly decision. I personally, out of experience of knowing both, I would not make your decision based from the earth, of thinking from here and asking everybody, what should I do? What should I do? You need to make it from here, from the spirit, and say, God, what do you want me to do? Which way do I go? He will show you, literally. Holy Spirit will show you the way because he knows this is what you want. He knows what you want, what you need. He wants to give you everything that you desire, but you got to talk to him. Talking, the Queen of Wands is about the retrograde guy. Retrograde is about talking and letting go of your own mind for a little while and allowing God to work in your life. You need to be humble in order to allow him to say, you know what, I'm not going to do it my way this time. This is what I did because I've sucked at picking relationships. So I said, you know what, I'm done. You pick them, and if I'm supposed to be single, that's fine. And I've done that for years now. It's like, okay, I have friends, I have male stuff like that, but you know what? There's not a relationship there because I need to be close to him. And that's fine. It's okay with me. So we have to realize that we need to let go of certain things in order to gain something. I let go of trying to find a relationship. I gained peace. I gained a closer relationship to divine. I get downloads. I get more sensitive information. I get to feel the auras better. I get to hear him better. I get to see things clearer. Okay. But that's a decision. I could have chose to keep looking for a guy. I could have chose to keep doing that. That's my choice. So it's up to you which way you want your future to go. It's your choice. But make sure that you think about the spiritual side because absolute truth is not earthly truth. Okay, make sure you're getting the absolute truth because it looks like this beautiful sacred union may be happening for somebody. Not there yet, but it's coming. However, you have to be exposed and revealed and be transparent. They have to be exposed and be transparent, and it all comes through. And if you're not sure how to do that, I have some communication videos out there. Just type in communication on my YouTube channel and you'll see this very much so. Definitely it's from my psychology days, and it's definitely a really good video to watch if you're having communication problems. And honestly, it really will. So hopefully this helps. Again, you have free will in the choice that you decide to do. Make sure that it's selfless, a decision. Make sure that you do it humbly and make sure you do it consciously. Think it through before you do it. Think before you say and say as you do. Do as you say. Okay. All right, you guys, this has been a wonderful reading. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And again, full moon reading tomorrow. And I have a new video coming out on tarot. This 2020 going to rock your world. I think sort of that's the way the title is going to go. But subscribe, hit the all button, and you'll get to see it probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Take care.